There. That console. Come on, Aether. Time to go home. Yes. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Ether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the Ten are now clear to us. Here, this must be the vision that Chief Ikaro saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived. Aloy, here! Let's talk. Please, Aloy. Come here. Aloy, here! Let's talk.
The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Ikaro.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Ikaro needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
All right. I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Well, good thing I have a little something called strategy.
Talk yourself up all you want.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest.
Show respect, Outlander. I hear you got new
I
armor.
fear for our tribe if we're
I think I might head over to hunting ground. For Gala wins this
Aloy.
battle,
Blood of the Ten, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
What made Cavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clan's back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cabo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
You said Cavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
If Cavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them, even with my support.
But you have to try. I'll help you find your grandson.
A while back, his squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted.
So we'll start at the Alp. We free the prisoner. Maybe they'll know where.
Shall we head out?
I have some other things to.
I'll wait for you on the. We'll make our way. Until then.
I was stuck on guard duty. That's rough. That fight was a sight to behold. Wait, you were there? Yeah, my whole squad.
She is. We should ask her.
The tribe has asked some.
Champion, I fear we must lean on your
Honor and strength.
Guess I need to head southeast to find that roller back. I already have enough bristleback tusks on me. Those look like snow clouds.
I see you, champion. Sit, please. Choosing the right rations can be just as important to your chance of survival as choosing the right weapons.
Definitely don't sound
If
like
you
rebels.
want food that'll save your life out
Maybe
in the
if I
wilds,
follow their
go
tracks, I can find
northwest
out
to
where they're
Salt
headed.
Bite.
I
The
can
cook there,
probably use my
Butala,
focus to
she'll
follow
whip
the
up a
tracks
meal for
those riders
anyone
left
who
behind.
needs it, to knock or not.
I'll make sure to pay her a visit if I'm out that way.
Keep your... eyes open out there,
You're
soldier.
lost.
Falling gently.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay. The old ones created so many wonderful inventions to help others, to help the planet. Technology really can be an amazing thing.
Until it gets a mind of its own and decides to kill everyone.
You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you?
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Spinning in a teacup. Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
I am pleased you have returned. And I see you have recovered ether. Please proceed with the merge. Afterwards, I have a matter to discuss with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Error. Data missing. Error. Drone offline. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Data missing.
to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Where have I seen this before?
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
You've spoken with Kotalo?
A few words. Tanakh don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him.
So you've been talking to Guy?
Yes. She was including their demise, and I was past, but...
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend, in this case, of Erend.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of... She helped me decipher some of the... and showed me how to... It's not easy.
That's good to hear. I see you've...
Gaia did say this so we could regain control of... Nurture them like the land. It does strike me as...
Did Gaia tell you anything about...
She did. To think that there are places... It is... and heartbreak.
So... warriors...
By holding them in our field. But plain... In the end, the Utaru promised to provide in exchange, a veteran. This custom... But some veterans still remain in the plane.
I've been meaning to ask... What's the deal with... You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they burned our fields. Took those who were too weak to make the trip back to Merid.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then. The chorus was divided. Others believed the dishes would... And while they It
couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer.
I come from a small village. My grandmother used to... I moved to the when the Red Raids but the injured. One day, I woke up to hear... I rushed there. The smell of burn.
I'm sorry, Zeb.
I made it a point to demand that I was denied.
You said you set out to...
I did. News of mine. Before I knew... We knew but we also... We sabotaged.
Sounds like you...
Enough that when the clans... We chased...
Right.
Is it true?
Maybe.
Be careful.
We will. Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Vishav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, Recover the subfunctions, defeat 4 Zenith. Heal the world. I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud. Oh, looks like I can open that door now. Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad. Looks like Arendt and Katalo moved their stuff in. There it is.
Aloy.
It's good to see you.
I've been told of our enemy and their intention. Your friends showed me to the... and gave me this focus. I don't... but all I really need to know is where to train.
Welcome to the team. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols, the focus. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use. This... Hephaestus. It...
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power.
Now that you know...
I'll admit, I find them hard to crack. Vulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy. I trust you will point my...
You've had...
I admit, farmers don't make for effect.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting.
I should go. Feel free to
I will. I heard that Varl... Do you require my...
I'd rather have you and Zoe.
It shall be done. May the 10 walk with...
There she is. You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh? Well, that takes the keg.
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith. obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.